Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for our absolutely stunning 2018 Audi Q7. This is the S Line model. It's the higher output at 272 brake horsepower. It's the 3-litre diesel. And also is featuring the black pack as well. So we have these beautiful black accents all around the car. So we have the black grille, the black sides down here with the Quattro badging on it here, full D-chrome. So all of the sort of side plastics and everything like that are all in this beautiful gloss black, along with the black roof rails as well. The car is absolutely beautiful. It's only covered 19,500 miles, so very genuine low mileage. Has a full Audi service history. Like I said, it's powered by the 3-litre turbo diesel engine, extremely reliable, plenty of power and torque, an absolute joy to drive, and is presented in this absolutely beautiful pearlescent black paint. The car has also been upgraded with the 21-inch Audi Sport alloy wheels. They are all in absolutely perfect condition. Even has the nice sort of Audi Sport denoting stickers and things like that on there as well. They're painted in this really nice satin sort of grey paint, and then have diamond cut across the faces as well. Look absolutely beautiful. We've just put 2 brand new tyres on the back there. The front tyres are showing around about 5 or 6 millimetres worth of tread, so absolutely nothing there for the new owner to do in terms of tyres. Bodywork wise, the car is absolutely fantastic. We've obviously got a couple of very small stone chips that you would expect, but there's barely anything to point out to you. They are very slight. And certainly nothing excessive at all. As I mentioned, all alloy wheels, completely unmarked, and the car is showing no signs of any dents, scratches or scuffs or anything like that around the car at all from any form of parking damage or anything like that. I think if I was going to be ultra critical, as with a lot of these cars that have obviously painted rear bumpers, just a couple of very light loading marks, just from where things have been slid into the boot or something like that. But again, I'm being ultra picky and just wanting to point it out. Obviously, it's not a brand new car, but that really is the only signs of any sort of wear on the entire car on the outside. So yeah, absolutely beautiful condition. The car features a fully electric tailgate. So we'll just pop this one up on the back here and talk you through the sort of different seating selections that we have. So the car is obviously a full 7-seater when you need it to be. You obviously don't have a huge amount of boot space when the rear seats are being used. The nice thing about these ones are they're fully electrically adjustable. So to put the seats up or down, you have this control panel here. You also have one further up in the front, and the seats fold down independently, nice and easily, and also come up electrically as well. We'll just sort of show you through the car with its 7-seat designation in place, just so you can see how that all works, and also just show you the sort of different setups that you can have. The ultimate one, I would have thought, if you're not using all 7 seats and maybe using a 6, is to have the centre one down, so that you have a bit more space and air throughout the whole front. But because if we pop this down here, you'll also see that we've got the control panel here for the seats in the back. Extremely rarely, it's very rare to see this in any of the 7-seater SUVs that you can normally get on the market. We have ISOFIX points in every single one of the passenger seats. So if you look across here, often again you don't even normally get them in the middle. But we also have them on the very rear seats as well, meaning you can actually fit 6 child seats into the car should you need to, which is obviously a very handy thing to have. If we come through to the back, underneath the boot floor here, we've got a tyre inflation kit and all of your toolbox and first aid kit and everything like that, but a decent amount of space in there. And then if we put all of the seats down flat, you'll see just exactly what sort of load space you have in here. It's absolutely cavernous and also completely and utterly flat, which is really useful. So with the seats completely flat, you just have this huge open space here as well. I don't think there's many cars in its class that have got such a flat load area. So there's all manner of things that you could put in the back there for a weekend away, or you could put mountain bikes or anything like that in there, or large objects, but a huge amount of space and in the back there to be able to fit everything you need. So with all the seats back in their normal positions, you can also tilt and recline these rear seats as well. So you've got huge amounts of comfort levels in the back there. And then to assist with the comfort, we also have 4-zone climate control here, so you can actually independently change the temperature settings in the back. We have two 12-volt sockets as well for charging items, but you actually have full control here for the air conditioning for the rear passengers as well. You've got these vents here that come up on the side, and just makes it a lot more comfortable in there. The car's also been upgraded with a storage package, so we have the netting on the backs of the seats, as well as additional sort of cubby holes and things like that. You've got cup holders down here in the centre for the rear passengers. Just fold that away, and then we also have small cup holders and everything in the back there as well for people using the 7 seats. And then you can see that the seat belts are neatly stowed away there in the headlining for the car. In terms of the whole sort of fit and finish on the inside, we've got this beautiful half leather with white stitching all the way around, and then an Alcantara suede central on here, which looks really, really smart. And then the Alcantara continues across the door, nice high gloss piano black sort of finishes on there, and then like I said, the suede on there on the door. Jumping into the front, across here on the door, all of your controls for the power folding and heated wing mirrors, obviously all of your window controls, and then we also have independent child locks for the back doors as well. So if you've got a child on one side and an adult on the other, it means you can just set that so that the child lock is done, which is again a very, very handy item to have. Electric seats in the front, automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers. We also have the controls here for your head-up display, which I'll show you in a second. Lovely 3-spoke S Line steering wheel with paddle shift, and all the buttons and everything like that across here for your media settings, and also for the virtual cockpit that this car's been upgraded with as well. So we have this beautiful digital TFT screen here. We can change all of the things. You can have all of your big sort of sat-nav screen up on there, which is my sort of favourite view. And then if we cycle through all of the additional menus for your radio and all of the assistant settings and everything like that as well. So really lovely display up on here, makes it feel extremely nice and modern. Cruise control just down here on the steering column, and then we move up to here. This is a completely separate screen here that just rises up out of the dashboard. Lovely and neat and tidy. A fantastic screen, very, very high definition. In fact, if we put the car into reverse and things like that, you can also see the high definition camera that we have on the back here as well. Beautifully laid out, very, very simple and easy to use. You've got things like your Audi Drive Select, so you can spin through all of the different driving modes for the car. And then also everything's controlled from this trackpad and MMI unit down here. So we can just click into here and you can go into the full control panel setup for the car, so you can make changes to absolutely everything. Also check all the things like your servicing and checks as well, which we will do while we're here. The car's just recently been serviced by Audi, so you can see that the next door service is not due for 8,800 miles or 327 days, and the next inspection, which would basically be a slightly more major service, is due in nearly 2 years or 12,300 miles as well. So there's absolutely nothing for the new owner to do. Audi also put a new MOT onto the car as well, so absolutely everything is up to date and as it should be and ready to go. The rest of the things on here, obviously, as I mentioned, you've got your satellite navigation screen here. If we go through to the media section, we have DAB digital radio. We also have full Bluetooth media streaming, and then you can also connect via USB or auxiliary down there in the armrest to be able to use external devices. And then we also down here in the armrest, we have this wireless charging pad as well. So if your smartphone is wirelessly charged enabled, then you can just leave it just there, and it will charge without having to use physical cables and everything like that, which again is a very, very nice touch. I believe that's called Audi Phone Box. The rest of the things on the screen, obviously Bluetooth, telephony as well for your voice calls, all comes up there up on the main screen as well. We come down to the main section here. We have an automatic electronic handbrake as well as hill hold assist as well, and then this new style Audi gear selector as well, which will always return to the middle. Very, very nice and easy to use. Feels like a bit of a fighter jet. It's very, very cool. Cup holders, room for your key, of which we have 3 of this on this car, just down here. So the key, that's even better, can sit there without rolling around inside the car. It's obviously a fully keyless start system. Just put your foot on the brake, press it in, and the engine kicks in. All your fans and everything like that. Really lovely design in here. All very, very up to date. Got these beautiful S Line embossed seats, again with the white stitching that continues all the way through. Really nice supportive sport seats. And we also have the full electric lumbar support and everything like that is on here as well. Heated front seats, so 3-stage here. And then, as I mentioned, for the back, the 4-zone climate control, so you can have separate temperatures for the driver and passenger, as well as the rear people as well. Storage area and an additional 12-volt socket up there. And then, again, quite a handy, nice rubberized tray here, so you can put items in there without them rattling around while you're using the car. Decent sized glove box, huge in fact. And then you'll also see in here we have an old-fashioned CD player, so you can still put CDs in there for your music, and then we can also put SD cards in there if you with additional music or things like that if you wanted as well. The glove box, if you can spot down there, is also climate controlled, so that runs from the air conditioning. That actually is lovely and cold in there as well, so if you wanted to keep any snacks or anything cold, you can do. Up to the top, no panoramic roof on this particular car. Headlining all in absolutely stunning condition, and then all the control panels here for your reading lights and things like that as well, and obviously illuminated vanity mirrors and everything up there. I think we've pretty much covered off everything on the inside. We'll just show you the this was the head-up display that I was showing you. This will display not only your speed, but speed limits, controls and things like that, as well as your satellite navigation instructions and things like that as well, all pops off on there, so that's another really nice option to have. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it on the inside. I hope you found the video useful. Like I said, it's an absolutely stunning car with a really lovely specification. You've got things like the LED front lights here on the front of the car, as well as the sweeping rear indicators on the back as well. But absolutely beautifully finished. Really big fan. This is the first of the new generation of Q7 that we've had before. Had plenty of the previous generation, and I must say, even though this car is actually slightly larger than the previous one, it's actually a lot lighter. But also, just in terms of the whole sort of design and feel of the car, it actually feels a lot smaller on the road, which is a really, really nice. It's an absolutely beautiful car. Like I said, there's really nothing to point out to you that I wouldn't be happy about you not knowing about. It's been very recently detailed and looks absolutely stunning in the sunlight today. If we can help with any further information, if you require any finance figures or you have a part exchange to value, then please do let us know through our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. Be more than happy to help. Ultimately, we'd love to get you down for a test drive and show you the car in person. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.